Welcome, welcome. Min Max Madness. This island is pretty perfect. I did this off stream just because I wanted to get some more done. And I've had very little time to myself this week, so I've just been doing bits as and when is possible. Some items for fish. Fisheries. So Moby, Ferras, no, Moby's. Can we get Moby in? Yes. So if we get a Moby and a Ferras, that should put us up to 16, and then we need a couple more. Herbie, welcome in, dude. It's not showing a sub badge for you, that's weird. Enjoying the new emotes. Took me a while to pick some decent ones, but I think they're pretty cool. Some pretty cool ones. It was very limited what we could get for fox type emotes, to be honest. Pretty cool, aren't they? I may pay somebody to design some more customized ones to me later down the line, but they're so dear. Stupid. Stupid expensive. Fox Den, yeah. I was trying to think of some names for the tiered subs. Like say Fox Cubs for tier 1. I don't know, yeah. Trying to think of some cool ones, but came up blank. This ship went missing and I couldn't find it anywhere, and now all of a sudden it's appeared here at this island that I didn't send it to. Half hour later, it just vanished in the void. Now it's just appeared here. How very weird. That's 22 tons of fish. Pedro. Is this Pedro? It's not the Pedro. It is welcome. The one and only Pedro. Welcome, dude. Yeah, we sent you an invite. We sent you an invite to Discord yesterday because we see you'd logged on PUBG. We needed a fourth, but you must have went off pretty quick. This is the games I play apart from PUBG. I know. And we do stupid, crazy record builds where we just fill everywhere with houses. Excuse me. The one and only Pedro. I knew that. It's all part of the plan. Right. How many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. The hotel guy. Yeah, you should get back into it. It's in a real good state again now, Pedro. It's pretty damn good. There's that new map as well. I'm sure you know now you've played it. We're on every Monday, Wednesday, normally Friday and Saturday nights. That's the nights that Brett gets allowed by his missus. So we do Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays, usually. About 8 PM. We can have a few games later if you want. I'm going to stream this for a couple of hours, till about 9ish probably. If you're about, we can get a couple. Right, that's 8. So 11 of them. We need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champagne ladies. And we only had 3 of her, and we've got 23 town halls, so we need 20. Of this bird. It's 8. $16. $20. $8. Excuse me. Sorry, Herbie, I didn't see you had commented about the screen also. Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Got 23 trade unions and we've only got one. One of them's obsolete. That's so we've got 21. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 12. 12 of this chef-looking dude for the trade unions. That one's called GG, Herbie. That one, isn't it? It doesn't really look like GG. It looks like peace. $12 of This dude. We've got 3. Weird. We're gonna have to round some of them up. Jam. Luckily, he's coming quite ready as a visitor. Says I. All old world islands, items, jam, you in storage. 10 here, but we are going to need them. Wish this fucking screen would remember the last thing he did so you don't have to redo it. There's 5 at 4, but we're going to need them there, so we're simply going to have to just make them. We need to do some testing soon because I'm thinking that this clipped Crown Falls is actually going to cause me more hassle than it's worth. We need to do some serious calculations in a minute. Because if I can take these, move them all up here, unclipped, but free up the grid, so that this is all unbroken, then yeah, it's going to make for 10 times more population if I can get rid of these here. So if the difference isn't too much in regards to what we can output. I mean, how many of these have we got? Well, we'll do a bit in a minute. We'll finish this island quick and then we'll come back. Right, these are all golden now. Everything's in, apart from the World's Fair. Do we even need the World's Fair? Doesn't appear so. This is a conversation we were having the other day. If we even need the World's Fair. It didn't look like it would. It didn't look like the museum would count, and it wouldn't. It like wouldn't span across the whole island. Oh well, we'll finish it for now. Hotel. Champagne. Not if you can get over there, zoo. Museum zoo could only work on small islands. Yeah, that's what we thought about. That's what it said the other day, didn't it? Now look, this World's Fair, and we'll have a look in a minute. This World's Fair isn't finished. Ah, do you want to think I know what it is? I've got a range boost. I've got a range boost on this palace. I'm wondering if that's boosting the range of... I mean, look, the World's Fair isn't finished. This one all the way up here. Where even is the zoo? I've obviously snuck it in somewhere. It's here. So the museum's there. This one's down here. It's still got everything fulfilled. Hey, Robs. Welcome in, dude. I'm wondering if the range boost of the palace... We can find the fucking palace. Because all my production's complete over here, I've been using the range boost on the palace just to boost the power plant. Because there's no other palace policy that's any good to me. Where the fuck is the palace? It's in one of these gaps somewhere. Just passing up something to do, but staying there. Okay, Robs. Thanks, dude. Can't find the fucking palace though, Herbie. Probably didn't even put it in the middle. Where's the power plant? It's probably right next to the power plant. Well, I'm totally bemused and or blind. Palace is near the Iron Tower. Fucking not. Near the Skyline Tower. Yeah, area of influence. Skyline Tower. But does this affect us? This isn't affecting... Well, we'll soon find out. I mean, that's taking the electricity away from the Iron Tower, so we've got no way of knowing. Anyway, we have to test it on another island. Reduce need for all drinks. Now these doesn't work anyway. These are coffee, cigars, chocolate, pocket watches. Yeah, there's no way we'll be able to tell because we need the Skyline Tower, the Iron Tower to be active and the range boost. We need the range boost so that the power plant reaches the Iron Tower. So we'll have to test it on another island. God knows how you spotted that. Well, these should be all at 660. This is going to be our biggest island, I'm sure of it. 188. I don't think we've got that anywhere else. 184. 182. 180. What's going on here? Losing jam. We are losing jam. That's because it shouldn't be coming from there. It should be coming from there. I decided to bus all of the jam to one island and then ship it all out from there. Main reason being, my original plan was to have a large island and a medium island feeding off a small jam island, but these islands were producing more jam than what those islands could use, so I thought the only way to do it was to bus it all to one island, so I did that. I've got all of the jam. What I called it. Jam to hub. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jam islands that I've got done are all shipping jam to one island. Jam 6 isn't built up yet. Neither's this. Nor this, although this does have the items over here to do it, I believe. Yeah, so I'll bust all the jam to one island, and then each island is then sending its ships to this island to pick up the jam. So the jam's coming in via airship. Jam is being dumped to keep the citrus flowing. And then the ships are coming in, picking up the jam and the citrus and taking it back to the island. So yeah, these islands are done. Diddly did. And this island is running without a World's Fair. This does not have access nowhere else. Are you kidding me? If I push these over and bring that road down there, these are outside the town hall, which loses me 160 population on each, so that's not a viable. So, we need to get this. So close, isn't it? I could swap this over and move that over there, but it'd still be one tile away. How about we delete that? Fucking tile again, isn't it? We got it. Now reaches that one. So these are all at max. All the items are done. We're just waiting on the items to give us the jam back. We can come back and fill that in later. So, crown falls. We're gonna have to just build one of these squares up, see how many we can fit in it, and then do some calculations. Plus, there's no way we're going to be able to get every single one of these inside a trade union. It's just not going to happen. I think the best we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's a lot of fucking wasted space, yeah? Maybe 8. So 8 inside a town hall. 8 times 660 is 5280. Five to 80. And then I think it's 15 we can fit inside one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's double. It's half the amount for half the amount of tourists in there. Fucking hell, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to have to unclip this and just move it. Right, we're making 12.66. And there are 76. 12.66 divided 76. 16.65 tons each. Now if we unclip them, unclip one should I say, making 12.38. It's gonna have to be done. I don't think clipping, it's just not gonna work. Well, let's save this. We're gonna do something a bit crazy. We're going to delete all these. Shampoo factory taking up the space of what in reality? One hotel? Yeah. Each one of them clipped was making 1668. Now making 0. I think we probably are going to need to make more soap. If we do it this way though, that's the only problem. Still think it's going to be worth it. Right, and one unclipped. Electrified. With a trade union in range. And boosted 50% makes 10. Makes 10. I think it's going to need more coconut oil and cinnamon and shampoo and everything because clipping just generates so much more free goods. I do have one island in the New World free. So the coconut oil and cinnamon's not a bother. It's then just going to be soap. Which is just tallow in it. We can make the tallow on a small island with pigs and tallow production on there. Actually, we can put the pigs on the island that we've already got the sheep on. Because I got bored very quickly trying to make all of the tallow from fisheries. It's just a never-ending misery. Right, at the minute they're 100 base plus 20 plus 20 plus 100 plus 40 plus 100 for double redundancy plus 120 for 2 departments of labour plus 50 working conditions plus the 100 electricity. They're at 510%. Clipped, saying I need 76 to generate the amount we needed, and I had 72. Yeah, that's pretty fair. So if we unclip them, they're 100 plus 20 plus 50 plus 60 plus 50 plus 100. They're at 380. %. Is there a museum sit for farm efficiency? Yeah, there's a few. So we would need an extra 30 chemical plants. That's not the no-brainer. It's the amount of extra tallow we need. Same, we need 678 tons a minute when clipped. Not clipped, we need 960. 960 soap. And that is 960 tallow. Now, how much tallow are we generating worldwide? Generating 1,386. Okay. There you go. So we're generating enough tallow anyway. These don't generate. Where all of the tallow's coming from fisheries, yeah? These make it. Okay, these make it, but they're clipped. So unclipped, we're making 240 tons a minute if they're unclipped from the shampoo factories. So how much are we making globally? How much are we making on here? We're only making 200 tons a minute on here. So that means we're easily making 1,000 tons elsewhere. So we're good. To help with the pigs. Yeah, we're good. I don't think we need to, Herbie. But if we do, then we can just clear out some space here and put the pigs on here. But I think we're good. Yeah, there's a few. There's Farm Animal Park. It only gives 5% productivity. There's Origin of Mankind, which is 10%. It appears like we're making enough tallow to deal with it all. So I think the way to go is to unclip these. Got to be very careful because we're getting attractiveness from the trade unions, so we're going to have to be sneaky about how we move those around. But eventually they're just going to go up here, aren't they? This is electrified all the way back to here still. So how many did it say we need? Whoops. 127 at 380 unclipped. So that's 50 more, but we're going to generate so much more population, it's out of this world. So we're going to have to do it. This is the Mysterium of Crown Falls. It's not going to be pretty. We know this. And there's going to be quite a bit of dead space. This I can live with, just for this one. Ah. I mean, this was going to be a pain in the ass to fit tourists up here anyway, right? It wasn't going to be good in any way, shape or form. The grid, what we made, was going to be no good. It was just going to cause hassle. I think this is definitely the way to go. So, shampoo. Oh, we can clip along the way as well, can't we, if we can? I'm guessing we should then. Don't think we should. It's just gonna... I'm not gonna be utilising the space anywhere near as good as if we don't clip. It's just superior. It's just better efficiency... Better efficiency rated. You're not electrified. You're not electrified, but it's not the end of the world. You want to live in that house? I would not. This one here. Special, isn't it? So clipping out the window. Clipping out of the window. Just do the best we can with the space we've got, which is going to be shit. It's going to be poop, but it's going to be still more efficient. And as we know, efficiency is all. No. No fire chance. Riot chance is high, so we do need to sneak in the odd police station about the gaff. Need the odd police station. No fun, only anno. Efficiency is all. Eine Kachel. Fucking one tile. It's always one pissing tile, isn't it? Always. Using 162 tons of oil on here. We don't need. That's always useful. Right, we're gonna have to start deleting some of these. Or at least removing the redundancy. Got to be super careful not to alienate or isolate these town halls and trade unions. That's going to fuck shit up. Oh my god, have I done it? Thought I'd fuck shit up then. Looks pretty though, doesn't it? It's definitely beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Right, where's this iron going? To the bicycles. Penny farthings are doing what? Trading for stuff. We were trading for stuff that we no longer need. This was for the lacquer. This was for the typewriters. This felt and that was all for the toys. Penny farthings can go. This was just our early game stuff. Shit, how much extra cinnamon? We didn't look at that. How much extra cinnamon? Saying we need 960 tons of cinnamon, 960 tons coconut oil, but that is not taking into account the not taking into account the recipes. Here it is. How many town halls do we have globally? Say. Fuck. So another 400 tons a minute. Banana surprise. This needs cinnamon. And this one was Embessa Sunrise. So what's that saying now? 1360 cinnamon. Coconut oil is still good. 1360 cinnamon. Cinnamon. All islands. Producing 1,073. So we can easily make 300 tons of cinnamon on the island that we've got left in the New World. Which is this one. It's doing nothing at the minute, apart from making a bit of sugar. So yeah, all is good. Fiddly diddly, but yeah, it's doable. So the iron mines can go, or they can just keep working without trade union. I don't really care. It's a lot of dead space. But we really don't care. We do, because it's annoying, but it's got to be the way. Not to. Lester. Welcome in, mate. How's it going? We're doing some drastic changes to ground falls. Drastically changing. Decided not to clip shampoo at all because it's just going to wreck the grid and we're going to lose half the amount of population what we could get on Crown Falls by just trying to squeeze it in amongst this shit. So we're going drastic. We're doing away with the clipping. We're just going to have to make some extra cinnamon. We're already making enough tallow, or we should be making enough tallow. So yeah, big things happening. Fine, what do you think of DLC 11? What, the one with the balloons? Is it? It's not out yet, is it? I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool, mate. Probably not much use to me personally, but 1264 we're making. We need 1280. That's for 4 million. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I think it has potential. Bring a lot of cool stuff to people. Vic, welcome in, mate. Unless somehow drastically affects pop. Oh, it will. Yeah, you're right, Herbie. Yeah, it is. It is going to affect us a lot. I think the new meta is going to be just houses spammed everywhere and just using that mail to boost the pop. Do I use Hacienda on this save? Yes, I do. Hacienda for this save is mainly making me grain and potatoes, so making grain. The workforce that's needed to get the hacienda to full is then being filled up by the orchards. So most of these islands, Vic, are hybrid islands. They're doing a bit of everything. I've got the hacienda, I've got the population needed to get the hacienda to full, so the range is full, and I'm using that population to make cinnamon and stuff. Sathya, you are late, but you will be forgiven. Welcome in, dude. So this island's making me fucking everything. It's making me 360 tons of grain, 111 tons of tallow, 40 tons of rum, 60 tons of coffee, 26 tons of gold, 207 tons of cinnamon, 20 tons of grape, 90 tons of sugar. Yeah. A lot. We're working on Crown Falls. Totally changing our plan. We're not going to clip these shampoo factories, as I said just a minute ago, because it's just causing us too much grief. We will lose so much population by not having the nice grid that we designed. No big changes today. So, Satya, you finally got the game. How are you? How are you liking it? That's the new meme, isn't it? Satya's 1 mil pop is on the way. Right, we need no iron. I don't even know what. I take it this iron is just being dumped. It's been sent to Coats and Bread, so we are using it, but I don't really think we're factoring it in. 32 tons. I haven't factored that in none of my calculations, so we can do away with them. You'll get the hang of it in no time. It's an easy game. Easy peasy. That was a good one. That worked out pretty damn good. Lester. Welcome in, dude. Thanks for the sub, mate. Thank you very, very, very much. Why am I not seeing tier 1 sub badges come up? Thanks ever so much, Lester. I just want to try and work out. So you've subbed for 2 months. You should be getting the 2-month badge. Unless you're still getting the first one, because that's the badge because you were one of the first 10 people to subscribe to this channel. Thanks ever so much, mate. Yeah, I was just wondering why you and Herbie didn't have the sub badge, but that's the reason. You get a special badge. A lot of dead speed there. We did see the alert, yeah. You did or didn't see the alert? Oh yeah, the alert come on. I was just wondering why Lester's badge says first and Herbie's badge says first. It's as I said a minute ago, because they were one of the first 10 people to sub to the channel. So they get a special badge. Some smoke. Can you see that cloud there? Never noticed that before. Thanks, Sophia. Oh, I said this was going to be shit. So much wasted space. I wonder. Can do that, But then that means there's obsolete, but we'll sacrifice that. Put something nice in here. Put something pretty in here. A gazebo plaza. With some flowers around it. And it looks like I planned it. This one's outside the trade union. I can't get to it though, Herbie. There's no road to it. They can just look at it from their window and think, oh, I wish I could get there. Just can't. Can't access it. This one's got no... Alright, what are we at? 1484, so we can delete a load more. Oh, you've no idea how much easier it's going to make this. When we've fucked around with this up here, this Crown Falls will be built in a day. The houses and everything will just fall into place because I've got to modify the grid slightly. I've got to push everything out. Don't know whether we've got room to do it, but this can go. And everything should have room to stretch it out because we need a 1 tile gap between each town hall for the grid to work. My son is downstairs with his virtual reality headset on shouting at somebody. I have to go and sort him out. Right. This is looking good though. I'm happy with it. Doesn't look good. Looks shit. It's a lot of wasted space, but... what can I say? Needs must. All of the town halls are still connected. Sounds a lot of fun. Watch shouting at people with virtual reality headsets on. Yeah. Asbo child. Yeah, we're next week. They've got 1 more week off. And then they go back. Me and my partner are separated, as you may well know. I've had the kids this week. It's been great. Took a week off just to have them and do stuff. We went to a castle. We went swimming yesterday. Yeah, we've done loads of stuff. Loads of cool kids stuff. We went to a boating lake today and hired some pedalos out. It's been sweet. Fun times. Been open for a while now in India. Yeah. I don't know how your school year works in India, Satya. We have like 6 in England. They have like 6 weeks off from the end of July to September. It's like the main break when they transition between years. When is the school year over? Our school year in England finishes end of July. Normally sort of 23rd or 26th, whenever it falls, really. And they're just about getting ready to go back. They've got one more week off next week and then they go back. Well, I say in England, it varies depending on what county you're in, obviously, but what council is running the schools and how they deal with things. Only 6 weeks, Jubies. Well, you get more off where you're from? Fucking hell, 6 weeks is enough. The parents will be killing their kids. Dying for them to get back to school. Don't think this one's going to be in the trade union, but it's not. We do have room to move this up. Yeah, bud. Finland, it's 10 weeks. Jesus Christ. 6 weeks is enough. It's quite awkward for parents in the UK because most families, or even separate families like mine, I mean, both parents work, so it's hard to juggle it. 10 week having to deal with kids at home for 10 weeks would be a massive pain. Ah, look at this lowly little resin factory, churning out 4 tons a minute. Bless him. Pop. There are ruins in most cities. You got kids, Herbie, then, yeah? I would imagine I've asked you this before. I apologise. Apologise if I've just forgot. Yep, ranging from 5 to 12. Oh, you got a squad. Got a full squad. I reckon we can get away with one train track here because it's only got to feed this one power plant. Rotary producing oil by a squillion. Ooh, what? Not overproducing oil by a squillion. Right. These want A Yorg. And these two. You want Yorg. And these two. You can have a York von Mouchin 2. That should have put the oil up. Yeah. My oldest player's NO2. 4. Oh, baby. Four. You want to tie a knot in it? Tell him to get the snip. One's easy. Two's a bit of a pain. I've got a mate who's got 4. Yeah, and he says it's next level. Next level parenting skills needed. Next level, no fun, yes. Efficient parenting only. Well, these don't have access to a warehouse, which is going to be a problem. So we need to factor in a few here. Oh, they have. This one's got that. This one's got no road connection at all anywhere. Efficient parenting needed. More gazebos needed. I'm sure you have fun with your kids. What have you got? A mixture of boys and girls? You know the Fox bits thing, have you got a way of collecting them? Because on mine it just shows an infinite symbol. You know the little point channel points? I still need to sort out a way of using those and giving you things with them, but I'm still interested. Mine's just got an infinity sign. I'm guessing that's because it's my channel. Two of each. I like it. Right, what are we doing shampoo wise? 1386. That means we can delete a load more. We're getting there. It's not going to take up as much room as you think, is it? Well, I've just had a nice thought. We don't need electricity. Could probably run this on gas. Do we have gas? Come into the Cape. No, where is the gas? All islands. Gas. Not actually using any. And build up by washing, I think. Yeah. Right, I'm not. All islands, gas. Right. Demand is less than 1 and I'm producing 12. I don't know why I'm only producing 12. This is the save that Wicked done. Because everything's frozen. So we could run the Cape off gas. And that means we can do away with all them horrible snaking power lines everywhere. Let's try it. This gas plateau is obviously... This one's working. This one's stalled. It's only making 2 tons a minute. Is it not clipped? Wicked. No, he hasn't even finished the plateaus. This is producing 2. This one's producing 4, so let's use this one then. Where's this gas going? Gas, trade routes. So it's ultimately dropping off at Grey Beach, which is this. And where is the gas going from here? M3. Right. Let's go back here. This is the one from picking up from the plateau, and this is going to M3. So let's say we don't want it to go there. We want it to go Cape Trelawney, and we put another one on there as well. How many airships? About 500 ish. Give or take. Finance, all license, expenses, trade ships. I've only got 186 apparently. Thought I had more than that. I do have 534 Great Easterns. Surely I've got more than that. Yeah, they're just sitting there over the plateau, so it makes it easier when you're searching for scrap because it's just visible. I'm using quite a few. Not far off, you know. Let's just delete it all. Delete all of the clips, and then we'll know where we're at. 72725. So yeah, we need a good bit more. Nice. So we're just gonna spam warehouses everywhere. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, that was one of the good features that they did bring in, the ability to passively buy the scrap from Nate. Cool little feature that nobody asked for, but does come in super handy. Right, we said we were going to run this off gas, didn't we? Range is going to be biblical. I've got 16,950 on the island. Yeah, I just set it to buy on every single island. Then Nate comes round, does the business. Everyone's a winner. Like it. Set a ship to collect it all and drop it in one place. Exactly, Herbie. You know. Come, one tile again. Reposition the gazebo. Putting that one out in it if I move it. It's more than one tile anyway, and I think it's 2 or 3 tiles. So this, we can move a couple of museums and stuff up there. Crap, innit? We're only gaining one, but we're losing one, so in fact we're gaining nothing. Yeah, one more. Who know more? Did you manage to get some done museum in Holland without World's Fair? No. We were just looking at that earlier, Vic. We found an island. The last island I just done in the old world, this one, didn't actually need the World's Fair. Look, it's not finished. And everything's good. We couldn't work it out, but we think it's because I've got a range boost on the palace. It's the only one where this is so. Medium islands, I think it'll be worth it. But yeah, for some reason, don't even need it. It's going to make them a bit more happier. Brings in more income, but as you can see, income is not a problem. Plus, this whole skyscraper island is all level 5 skyscrapers. So, 0 panorama. I'm giving them absolutely nothing. Apart from billiard tables and violins, the ones that are inside the... We needed some more of the... Blue Skies guy. So all they're getting is billiard tables, violin and chewing gum. They're not even getting that, are they? Because this is with a department store, drugstore. They're not even getting that. Where are they getting? So let's starve them of violins. And billiard tables are not getting anyway. Yeah, anyway, I'm digressing. This island is not causing me a problem apart from the fact that it's 10 million in the red. Negative 5k per residence, yeah, nearly. It's 10 million. 10 squillion down. Let me move some museums up there. Some of these ones. I knew what was in them. If they've got sets. Heirlooms of the Gold Realm, Gods of Delta. So 2 from the Gods of Delta are missing. Yeah, it's a pretty mad island, isn't it? Negative 10 mil. But doesn't matter because we're generating so much income from everything else. Tourists generating me 24 million. It doesn't matter. I'm going to have to give these something. I might make them something on Crown Falls. We can give them jewels. How much jewels would they need? Jewelries will bring in a bit of money. It'll make them a little bit happier. They're getting the electricity, so they're never going to go bang. 52 joules a minute. Sod that. Suppose we could just give them a bank. I think the palace is on range boost. Palace is on range boost, so we could give them a bank. Centralise a bank. That would make them a little bit happier. Stop them writing, because the right chance is quite high. Although, well, I haven't really had many. Andy, welcome in, dude. How's life today? We're good. All is good. Where's central-ish? Here would be a good place for the bank, wouldn't it? What? Why did I do this, Island? This is just for influence. As you can see, I'm only 1,238 influence. You need an awful lot of influence when you're building up. When your sole quest in the game is a tier that doesn't give you influence. Yeah, you get the same amount of influence whether there's one person in there or not. Because my goal is simply as many tourists as I can get. I don't care about any other tier. Then yeah, hell yeah, it's well worth it. This is like a super efficient island, isn't it? What could be more efficient than rows and rows of houses, not needing anything, just generating the maximum amount of influence possible. It's pretty damn good. I always knew it was going to be possible, but I needed to let my income get to a point where I could delete this and it not crush the whole save. Bank means less investors equals less influence. If I put a bank in, it's not going to change anything because I'm just moving these around. I've got the space from the shopping arcades that got deleted, so this is going to increase their happiness slightly. Let's give me 2. Members clubs are 5, look. Probably would have been smarter to put members clubs in, but with the range boost and the palace at max, that's virtually covering the whole island. Thought you were destroying them. Now just shifting them around. I took 1 million off. Right, I'm going to have to go and speak to my son a bit. I'll be 10 minutes and I'll be back. Well, 2 minutes.
know, do you love me? Do you love me? I'm about to blow all my self-control. Do you love me? Do you love me?
Oh my god, no one let me know, Rob. Coconut oil was massively good. Cinnamon. We are going to need a little bit more cinnamon, I think. Thank you, Robs. These rest of them would have left me sat there talking to myself. Luckily, I haven't been mute that long. Right, I'm thinking we use one of these islands. Maybe this. Oh, excuse me. So 869. We need another 400-ish. Rob, please refrain from spamming emotes. What the fuck? I changed that, Robs. I changed the number of emotes that you were allowed to spam. I'll check it again later. We're going to need another gas power plant down here then. Quartz. This is no longer used. Glass makers and stuff are no longer needed, so we don't need the quartz. That means we don't need that. Although we probably do for the storage. What's funny then, Robs? Come on. Tell us a joke. I just had to click to understand the arbitrage by finishing tidying up my living room. So as you were tidying up your living room, the arbitrage finally clicked. It's pretty fucking simple when it sinks in. I told you, when you get it, you're like, oh, is that it? It's like very underwhelming. Alright, these mines. This needs gas here, doesn't it? So let's quickly do that. Put a gas in there. It's easily doing all that. It's doing that mine. It's doing all of that. You can go. You can go. You can go. We need to get the rest of the gas. Still never tried to arbitrage it, yeah. It's very simple. It's really quite simple. It's just actually implementing it and finding a way of calculating it is the most difficult thing. Right, yeah. So that gas, can he get tucked right in there? Yeah, we no longer need this schnapps. This was generating us ethanol, which we no longer need, so that can go. So we could probably now swap them out. Shampoo. Soap. Soap and poo. Soap factory. You, and you. Nine, 8, 4. That's more than what we needed. Where am I thinking stuff is how did you manage the surplus of car? Finally, exactly the surplus to redispatch it. Then I have the flash of commercial road that must be done. Stop me if I'm wrong. Every time you want to put the arbitrage on another island, just add it to the trade route. Depends. If you're going to do it the way that other chap did, then yeah. But that's a strange way of doing it. It's a lot easier to just pair two islands together and ship the goods back and forwards. This is going to be right difficult to clean this up without breaking the palace. Oh, fools. We want on gas. You need to unpack the cabs on the island with the largest storage. So if you pair a large island with the small island has a storage boost via the palace. The small island should have more storage than the large island. So you send all of the arbitrage goods, you send your tortillas, penny farthings, pocket watches, whatever you're using to trade for the cabs to the small island. Then you unpack the cabs there, so you can unpack 10,000 cabs or whatever. And then yeah, what you don't use, then you can send them to another island. And then you probably won't need to do the arbitrage by the time you run it all through. So yeah, you are kind of right. Kinda. Let's clean this up a good bit. Well, I imagine that was necessary to calculate how many cards to take in each trade route so as not to break the cycle of arbitrage. Well, it does help. Doesn't really matter because once your island's full of cabs and once it's full of the other goods that you're trading for, it just works. Fuck, my attractiveness has gone down. Has that just popped off? Has that just popped off all of my... Oh, it hasn't, luckily. So now you definitely got to try it. Excuse me. Right. Need to get this gas to Crown Falls also. No trade routes of this gas. Okay. Should have some airships here. Attic. Gas 2. Ode gas. Cape Trelawney. Alright, we're gonna want gas over here. I can send you, Robs, I can send you a previous version of this save where the arbitrage was in place for that island not shown earlier. And then it might help you understand it a bit better. If that's something you'd like, then let me know. I can send it to you tomorrow. I could send you this save from about 25 hours ago, and then, well, 50 hours ago, and then all the arbitrage will be in place for that big industrial island. Really want to get one there. I'd love even all the min max tips on this soap, yeah. Got no electric. Yes, you have. Right, 1003. So 200 short still. You can build on this. You can build on that. I never knew that in all my years. Did not know that. Guessing we tried that already. Vanished. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah. Why is there always a missing pixel to put the deposit house road in this fucking game? Are you on about the Grand Trading Post? There's a lot of that, them weird dead pixels on the harbour, yeah. It's very annoying. Right, what's that? 1081. That's close. All in all, I'm pretty happy. This was going to be useless for the tourists. It was going to fuck the grid up massively. Rest of the island, as you can see, is perfect grid. We are going to have to stretch it out somehow to get it to work. But anything's possible at that. I'm going to have to call it a night at that. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time to come and watch me play this game again. Had good progress tonight. Kids go back tomorrow evening about 5 PM, so I can be on tomorrow night. I will be on tomorrow night, should I say. We'll finish up the last bit of the shampoo production, and then we'll start fitting in the houses onto this Crown Falls, and we'll get this totally blueprinted. But yeah, for now, Sathya, thanks again. As always, Robs, thanks for everything you do for us. And yeah, see you tomorrow about the same time. Thanks for watching. Is anybody still there? Should we do a raid? Is anybody playing Anno who we could raid? That's what we need to know. Anybody who we know. Let's have a look. No, not really. No one on my friends list. There's only 60 viewers total. Deutsch Francais. There's a French one, Rob. Don't know them. If we don't know them, they're not part of the community. It seems a bit pointless. Anyway. Thanks for watching.